Rochester High School for the second game of the doubleheader between your own Rochester Zebras and the visitors, the North Miami Warriors. Timeout for the starters. First for the Warriors of North Miami. And one guard, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Trevor Lynn. Another guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Zane Briggs. And a forward, a 6'4", senior, number 15, Marco Kirch. Another forward, a 5'7", senior, number 24, Jeff Eckrow. And a third guard, a 5'9", freshman, number 33, Tristan Working. And in his first year coaching the Warriors, Mr. Ryan Demeen.
Back at Rochester High School, we're minutes away, actually I should say seconds away from getting this guys game and the guy girl doubleheader underway.
Yeah, good crowd tonight. Good, looks great in here. It's good to see the gym full. And girls had a good game to start this off.
Just getting ready to say the Lady Zebras defeated North Miami tonight in the first game, 50-40. Rochester sent 3 in doubles, including Morgan Ruff's fantastic night.
Yeah, she had 21 points and. Most of those 15 of 22 from the free throw line for Morgan Ruff. She finished with 21 points. Musselman and Macy Brown coming off the bench. They both had 10.
Marco Krischik is a foreign exchange student and has a pretty nice game.
Yeah, he comes in. He's a 6'4" senior. And that's a good move in for North Miami.
Rochester in their home whites, North Miami in their road reds. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. It'll be Perez and Chris Ditch to jump center here at Rochester. Tip is up and controlled by Rochester. Jake Nye in the backcourt brings it up the floor. North Miami will be in a 2-3 zone. Leininger, left side to Utter. Long 3, left wing, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Leininger. Leininger loses to Ben Perez. He'll take a 10-footer. It's short, and the rebound to North Miami. Chris Stitch gives to Eckroat. Jeff Eckroat runs a point for North Miami. Now high on the near side to Briggs. Top of the key to Lynn. Then back to Briggs. Thought about a 3 in the left wing. Now top of the key now, 2 working. And we're going to have a foul down low.
On Perez.
On Ben Perez.
Yep, holding.
It was either going to be a foul in Rochester or travel and working.
So that's a 10-yard penalty, right? Holding?
Absolutely it is. Yep. Lynn to Briggs. Briggs drives the left baseline. Kicks it out to Working. Tristan Working. High on the right side. Behind his back dribble between the rings to Eckroat on the left wing. Eckroat against a switching defense. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Chris Stitch. And he travels. That'll go the other way.
Yeah. Well, he keeps attacking the basket like that, he might get called for something other than travel.
Like Hook?
Yeah.
Minute gone in the first quarter, no score. Rochester the basketball going to our left. Utter behind the arc, not an eye, high on the right side of Leininger. Leininger to the elbow to Utter, out to Deshaun. Zach Deshaun a couple of dribbles, back to 9 to the left side. Nye with the basketball in the right corner to Deshaun. 3, right baseline, nope. Weak side rebound to Utter. Austin with the rebound, no look pass to Deshaun. His layup is no good off the mark. Ben Perez put back is no good, but Ben Perez just picked up foul number 2 for coming over the back of the Warriors. And Corbin Wood will come into the game for the first time for Rochester, and Ben Perez will sit for probably a while, Brad.
Yeah, I'm guessing. You pick up 2 fouls in the first minute and a half of the game.
Substitutes for Rochester.
So Ben Perez comes out, Corbin Wood in. No score here at Rochester High School in the second game of the doubleheader. North Miami the basketball going to our right. Eckroat runs the point, sends high on the left side to Working. Working one dribble back to Lynn, quickly to Ekro. Looking down low to Stitch. He rises up, puts the ball off the glass, no good. He gets his own rebound, the putback, no good. And Deshaun to the rebound.
Stick's going to be a tough matchup for Rochester down low.
He's active, isn't he?
He's a big, strong kid, and he's very active.
Nye, left side to Wood. Back to Nye between the rings.
None of these North Miami kids look like they're, a stranger to the weight room.
Yeah, absolutely. Nye three ball straight away is no good. And the long rebound to Briggs. Zane Briggs clears and runs up the floor for North Miami. Through the center circle for the Warriors. Accelerates to the right wing. Now brings it out to Stitch, who gives to Lynn. To Eckroat. They reset to the Warriors. Eckroat right wing to Lynn. Lynn dribbles to the right elbow. Cut off on the give and go. Gives to Stitch. His finger off. The glass is good. North Miami strikes first. It's 2-0. 5:45 to play in the first quarter. Nye on the left wing to Leininger. Leininger at the free throw line to Wood. Outside to Deshaun. Back to Leininger. Now to Nye to Wood. Baseline to Utter. Utter backs his way into the lane. Kicks it out to Wood. Now quickly to Nye. Nye to Austin Utter at the free throw line. Loses the ball. Picked up by Lynn. Lynn ahead to working. Left-handed layup is good. And it's 4-0. North Miami quickly up the floor of the Zebras.
Turnovers leading to points for North Miami.
Yep. Nye quickly to Wood on the left wing. Back to Nye between the rings. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Now turnover again for Rochester. Working has it. Working around the defense. Will go coast to coast. Loses the ball. Picked up by Leininger. Leininger pushes it for the Zebras. Down by 4 with 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Leininger holds now near side to Nye. Nye back to Leininger, high on the right side. Boy, these kids look winded already.
Well, North Miami's not taking, they're attacking the basket from 70 feet away. They're not taking anything easy. They're coming out hard and fast.
Nye is make that Leininger is fouled on the reach in by working. It'll be Rochester basketball out of bounds on the far side. 4.5 to play in the first quarter. North Miami leading 4-0. And if you're just joining us, you've missed a ton already, including Ben Perez with 2 fouls.
Right.
Utter gets the inbound pass from Leininger.
A couple layups for North Miami at the other end, and quickly they jump out to an early lead.
Nye has it. Left corner to Deshaun. And now we're going to have a legal screen on the block by Corbin Wood. That'll be another Zebra turnover and a foul on Wood.
Fouls on Zebras 12 Wood, his first, team third.
So North Miami going to get it back. Coach Reinhold talking to the official about the call. Ekro with the basketball, 4:15 to play. In the first quarter, North Miami up 4-0. Briggs make that down low to working.
Great job by Stick. He just caught it one-handed above his head and flipped it into the basket.
6-0 North Miami, 4 to play in the first quarter. Stitch, that's 4 of the 6.
Yeah.
Utter in the paint. Utter against a 2-3 zone. And throws the ball away. Zane Briggs has it. Now to Lynn. Brady Perez will come in the next opportunity for Rochester. Lynn to Eckroat, high on the left side. Eckroat brings it with his left hand to the top of the key. Wrap around pass to Working. Working against Leininger in the paint. Goes to the basket. He's going to be fouled on the floor. It'll be out of bounds in North Miami with 3:40 to play in the first quarter. The Zebras trailing 6-0.
That foul comes on Deshaun, his first, team fourth.
Brady Perez comes back into the game for the first time. And coming out will be Austin Utter. 3:40 to play in the first. Lynn will look to trigger it in baseline right. Gets in over the defense to Stitch. Stitch goes to the basket hard in the paint. Throws up a shot, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Wood to the rebound. He rips and runs. Wood through the center circle. High on the right side to Deshaun. Now the middle of the floor to Leininger. Leininger drives it right. Jump stop in the paint. Rises up. Puts it in for 2.
Leininger gets his first points of the game. Gets the Zebras on the board.
6-2. And now Jeff Eckroat right over Leininger for a player control foul. Or in other words, a charge that's going to go back to the Zebras.
Haven't seen that since October.
15?
Yeah. Eckroat over Leininger.
I'm with you, yeah. 3:10 to play. First quarter, Rochester trails 6-2 here at home. Nye high on the left side. 2-3 zone, really active for North Miami. High on the right side of Leininger. Couple of dribbles to his left. Now to his right. Crossover dribble to the middle of the floor between the rings. Outside of Leininger. Leininger fakes the 3. Now drives in the paint. Jump pass down low to Wood. Reverse layup is no good, but a foul coming I believe, on Zane Briggs. That's going to send Corbin Wood to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras.
That is on Briggs, his first, team third.
Austin Utter will come back in after the first free throw.
12, Corbin Wood.
Wood at the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras, trailing 6-2 with 2:52 to play in the first quarter. Wood eyes the first one, lets it fly. No good, he'll have one more. So Utter back in, and coming out is Deshaun. Coming in for North Miami is Caleb Gibson, a 6'1 junior. And he replaces Jeff Eckroat in the North Miami lineup. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. We'll get the JV scores for you. That happened about 5 o'clock this evening. Wood's second one off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, off the side of the rim, and in. 6-3. The guys, North Miami, Rochester defeated North Miami 49-27. Zach Graham with 10 in that contest for the Zebras. In the girls' JV game, it was North Miami over Rochester 45-17. Briggs, 3, right wing, nope. Offensive rebound, put back, Stitch, no good. Offensive rebound again by Gibson. Out to Lynn. In the corner to Briggs, over the top to Working. Working fakes the 3, drives it left hard. Gives to Gibson. Underhand pass to Chris Stitch, and he has a stolen by Nye. Jacob Nye goes to the right baseline, and pulls it back out and resets for Rochester. Now to Utter, back to Nye. Nye, left elbow in the paint to Wood. Down low to Utter. Utter back to Wood. And he's going to be fouled on the reach-in by Working, and I believe that'll be Working's second.
Yes, it is. That's team fourth. Rochester, a lot of close perimeter passing. A lot of passing where they're only 2-3 feet away from each other. They need to spread the floor a little better, open up some better passing lanes.
Jeff Working will come back in after the first free throw by Corbin Wood as he misses the first one. One more coming for Wood. So Working coming out, and Eckroat back in for the Warriors. 2:06 to play in the first quarter. North Miami up 6-3. Corbin with the line for one more for the Zebras. Second one on the way is good this time. Chris Stitch gets it into Eckroat, and Jeff pushes it up the floor for the Warriors. 2 to play in the first. Rochester will make that North Miami by 2. Lynn, left wing, top to Gibson. Between the circles of the volleyball line, right side to Eckroat. Eckroat directs traffic from the right wing, ball over his head, down low to Chris Stitch. His baby hook jumper in the lane is no good, and Nye comes out of there with it. Jacob Nye against a double team, pushes ahead to Leininger. Rochester should have the numbers. Leininger, no look pass to Wood. Saves from going out of bounds, but right into the hands of Chris Stitch, who gives ahead to Gibson. Now to Eckroat. Eckroat fakes a jumper from the elbow, outside to Gibson, and North Miami will reset to Lynn, top of the key, right side to Briggs. Back to Lynn between the circles. Left side to Eckroat. A lot of action behind the three-point line. He lobs it into Chris Stitch. Chris Stitch against Brady Perez. Out to Gibson, 3 straight away. Nope. Offensive rebound, but a foul on the push-off on North Miami.
That'll be his first, team 5th.
He's active. He's really active.
Yep. Just a few little nuances yet that he's working on. That's one of them. You know, you just can't push.
Can't push.
Yep.
Zach Deshawn back into the game, and Nye comes out for a breather. Minute to play in the first quarter. North Miami up 6-4. Leininger high on the right side to Deshawn. Now behind the arc to Wood. Baseline to Utter. Utter on the right baseline over the top to Deshawn. Back to Wood. Now to Deshawn. 3 straight away for the Zebras. Nope. And defensive rebound to Briggs in North Miami. 48 seconds.
Pretty easy rebound there for North Miami. Nobody in a white jersey anywhere near the basket.
Eckroat with the basketball. He directs traffic on the left side. We're down to 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. North Miami up 6-4.
North Miami doing a much better job attacking the basket, getting the ball down low. Rochester pretty content to just stay out on the perimeter.
Chris Stitch travels as he shoots a 3. It's no good, way off the mark. Offensive rebound, but Eckroat steps out of bounds. It'll go back to the Zebras.
That's the 4th turnover for North Miami.
26 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's 6-4. Rochester will look for the final shot of the period. Nye make that Leininger, walks it across the timeline on the left side with 18 seconds. North Miami staying in that 2-3 zone. Nye to Wood high on the right side with 12. Wood holds with 10. Left side to Utter with 9. And left corner to Deshawn with 8. Back to Utter with 7. Austin drives it left with 4, kicks to Deshaun. His jumper with 3 seconds, no good. Rebound to North Miami, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After one, the North Miami Warriors lead 6-4. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
We'll get to take that home tonight. That all comes your way at halftime. So if you haven't got your tickets or placed your bid, you've got until halftime.
Going on to the second quarter, Warriors leading, Brad, 6-4. Not a lot of points. We had some fouling issues.
Yeah,
both teams.
Ben Perez has already picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter, and Tristan Working for North Miami picked up a couple.
North Miami starts the second quarter of the basketball. Lynn against Rochester's man-to-man defense. Top of the key to Eckroat. Eckroat right side to Briggs in the right corner to Gibson. Drives it hard. Pull-up jumper from 8 feet is no good. And the rebound to Deshaun. Did you see how high above Chris Stitch was above that rim?
Yeah,
he just missed the rebound.
Yeah.
Leininger travels. How many turnovers?
Turnover number 6 for Rochester. The Winnemac guys lead Triton at halftime, 29-15. Thanks, Val.
Hey, don't forget, if you're going to see a good basketball game tomorrow, the good one is Whitco and Tippecanoe Valley.
Girls.
That's girls, yep. That is a 2:30 start now at Whitco High School. Chris Stitch pushes off, throws up a shot, no good.
He's getting a lot of good looks down low. He's just too hard off the glass.
Rochester coming the other way, down by 2. Hutter, left wing.
If he gets a little touch to his shot,
yeah, right.
He'll have 20 by halftime.
Deshaun to Utter. Back to Deshaun, 3 left wing in the lead, in and out, no good. Lynn with the rebound for the Warriors. Lynn rips and runs, left side of the floor for North Miami. Out to Eckroat, thought about a 3, passes it up, goes to shot, and he throws up a shot, no good, a lot of contact, no foul. Utter with the rebound, outlets to Leininger.
I was surprised Eckroat was even able to get that ball up on the bankboard.
Yeah. Leininger on the right wing, backs it out, resets for Rochester, not a Wood. Back to Leininger, high on the right side, about 10 feet behind the right the arc on the left side. Now to Wood, jump pass down low to Brady Perez, kicks it out to Deshaun. Now to Wood with 6.5 to play in the first half. Leininger, jump stop, rises up, high off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound, Lynn with another one. Between the rings, outside to Gibson. No. And we're going to have a charge. Should be a charge on Chris Stitch, and it will be.
It's his second.
I think he travels every time he gets the ball.
Yeah.
Coming into the game for North Miami will be Alex Kuhn, a 5'10 senior. And Chris Stitch with 2 fouls will come out. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. 6-4, North Miami. It's been a long time for Rochester, but just a couple of minutes longer than North Miami.
Yeah, nobody scored for quite a while.
3 for Utter. Nope. Offensive rebound to Deshaun. Back to Utter in the lane. Rises up, puts it up. Good. The foul.
Utter gets his first points of the ball game.
Freshman played last night here against Tippecanoe Valley. I was able to watch them.
Yeah.
Joe McCarter's group
really good.
Is pretty good.
Yeah, I saw they got a good win last night.
They were down 5-0 at one point, and after the third quarter, it was like 23-8.
Oh, geez.
8?
Wow.
Thanks, Val. North Miami hasn't scored in over 8 minutes. Free throw, no good. Rebound to North Miami.
Rochester went 5 minutes without scoring before that Utter shot, and then North Miami still on an 8-minute drought.
Yeah. Eckroat behind the arc on the right side. Out to Lynn, quickly on the far side to Briggs. To Kuhn. Kuhn dribbles a couple of times to his left. Outside to Lynn. Through his hands, right into the hands of Wood. Corbin Wood will go coast to coast. Right-handed layup is over the front of the rim and in. And the Zebras lead 8-6. Timeout, North Miami. It'll be a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved. By combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
After the North Miami timeout, they'll have the basketball on the far side. Zebras leading right now 8-6. North Miami looking at about a 9-minute drought here.
Yeah. Rochester getting their first lead of the ball game here on that shot by Corbin Wood.
Lynn swings left side to Eckroat. Jeff drives it hard in the paint to Lynn. 15-footers off the mark, no good. And the rebound tipped out. Deshaun outruns North Miami to get the basketball. Cross lane pass to Wood, jump pass to Brady Perez, rises up from 5, nope. And the rebound to North Miami. North Miami with the basketball going to our right. Kuhn behind the arc, left wing, now to Briggs. He'll fire a 3 for the lead, it's no good. The put back by Kuhn is good, and we're tied at 8.
Rebound basket, number 20, Kuhn.
So North Miami breaks about a 10-minute drought. They finally get a bucket. Their first one of the second quarter.
Rochester the basketball. Going to our left, Nye. High on the right side of Deshaun. Now back to Nye on the left wing. Lob pass to Utter in the paint. To Nye. Nye drives. Jump stop in the lane. Throws up a teardrop shot, no good. Put back by Wood is no good. His put back is no good. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Nye. It'll go back to North Miami. Point blank shots there for the Zebras, just wouldn't go.
Couldn't get them to fall.
Ben Perez back in, Leininger back in. Brady comes out, as does Corbin Wood.
Ben Perez back in with 2 fouls.
Coming up at halftime here at Rochester, we're going to talk a little wrestling with Zebra head coach Clint Gard. North Miami the basketball going to our right. We're tied at 8.
Be sure to ask him how that swimming thing is going.
Briggs to Eckroat, 3, right wing. Good!
Eckroat gets on the board.
11-8. North Miami back up with 3:45 to play in the first half. Nye, high on the right side to Leininger. Leininger a couple of dribbles to his right. Back to Nye on the left wing. Now Leininger. Inside the three-point line, backs it out. Now back inside to Utter. 3 in the right wing for Austin isn't too hard. Rebound to Leininger. Austin Utter now. To Deshaun. And his ball is tipped away. Stay from going out of bounds right into the hands of Leininger. He rises up from 5 feet and puts it in.
Leininger gets his 4th point of the ball game.
St. Briggs outside to Kuhn. 3 is no good. Utter with the rebound. Ahead to Deshaun. And the no-look pass is picked off by Briggs.
He had Perez coming down the other side of the floor. He just tried to flip it behind his head to him, and North Miami was there to intercept it.
2:44 to play in the first half. North Miami up 11-10. Briggs on the right side, down low to Kuhn. Kuhn's follow-away jumper short. Rebound fault for Gibson, comes out of there with it. His put back is off the back of the rim and in. North Miami now back up by 3 at 13-10. 2.5 to play in the first half. High on the right side is Nye. Now to Leininger. 2:15 to play in the first half. North Miami up 13-10.
Dropping that 2-3 zone back to the free throw line. They're packing it down low, letting Rochester throw it around the top.
Leininger to Nye. Stands behind about the 10 feet behind the three-point line. Utter back to Nye on the right wing. Nye holds, down to Leininger on the left side. Leininger jump stop in the paint, rises up. Shot no good, and Lynn with the rebound. He rips and runs. North Miami the numbers. Lynn goes to the basket. His shot is good. And it's now 15-10 with 100 seconds to play in the first half. North Miami up. Leininger sets up shop against the 2-3 zone. Now high on the left side for Rochester. Works right wing to Nye. In the corner to Deshaun. Back to Nye. Left side to Leininger. To Nye. And his entry pass is taken away by North Miami. Lynn has it again. Trevor Lynn across the timeline to Briggs. His three right wing is off the mark, no good. Deshaun the rebound. Boy, that brought probably the North Miami fans to their feet.
Well, after that big scoring drought they had earlier, they've gone on a 9-2 run.
Deshaun's three way off the mark. Eckroat skies to the board and grabs it with one hand. Under a minute to play in the first half. North Miami by 5. Kuhn dribbles to the top of the key with 50. Now Lynn has it right in front of Coach Reinhold. Cut off by the double team. Out to Briggs with 43. Briggs layup no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound to Nye. Nye goes coast to coast with 35. Nye back to Utter. Ooh, Utter jump stop in the paint. Gives down low to Ben Perez. And he's going to be fouled on the shot by Zane Briggs. And that's going to send Ben Perez to the line to shoot 2 with 29 seconds to play. Briggs third.
Yeah.
Number 10, Briggs, his third, teammate at the line shooting.
So Patrick Masters, a 6'2 junior, will come in after the first Ben Perez free throw.
Perez looking for his first points of the ball game.
First one for the senior short. So Wood back in. Deshaun sits down. Brady Perez will come back into the game if Ben can hit this freebie. 29.2 to play in the first half. North Miami by 5 at 15-10. Ben Perez, second one on the way. In and out and back in. So Brady will come in and Ben will sit down with 2 fouls. And 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
North Miami will probably look for the final shot. Lynn works against Leininger. Ooh, I think he just got away with the double dribble. Now to Eckroat. Eckroat throws it away. Rochester going to get it back with 17.
It's the 6th turnover on North Miami.
15-11. North Miami. Rochester now will look for the final shot of the period. Down by 4. Leininger will look to get it in. Does so to Wood. Wood loses the handle. Lynn picks it up with 12. Lynn blocks the basketball, blocks the shot. A lot of contact. Lynn turns around with his palms to the sky saying, where's the foul? I mean, he hit me in the head for crying out loud. 10 seconds of play in the first half. North Miami basketball out of bounds, baseline right. Lynn, bounce pass into Gibson. Gibson blocked by Utter. Picked up by Nye with 6. Nye with 5. Nye goes to the basket. Layup is good with 2. With 1. Three-quarter court by Lynn is no good. At halftime, North Miami leads 15-13. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV 4.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made. Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved. by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made. Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made. Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made. Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made. Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith.
Welcome back to Rochester High School. We're going to the third quarter. The Zebras start with the basketball going to our right. Jordan Reinhold into the game for the first time this year, and he turns it over immediately right into the hands of Working. Working with the basketball. Outside behind the arc, left wing. Now top to Lynn, swings to Briggs. North Miami leading 15-13 here at Rochester High School. Eckroat, Rochester now, are we in a man-to-man? Or are we in 2-3?
Well, yeah, I think we are in a man-to-man, but we're playing way off, playing back.
Eckroat between the rings.
Still kind of trying to pack the paint, even though we're in a man-to-man.
Left side of Lynn, he drives hard to the basket. He throws a shot up, no good. And Leininger with a rebound. Ahead to Reinhold. Jordan, leaner on the way is good. He went hard at Kristich that time because he knew he had two fouls.
Yep.
We're tied at 15 with 6:45 to play in the third quarter.
Rochester putting a little pressure on at midcourt.
The trap, Kristich, layup, yep.
He now has 6 after sitting out the second quarter with foul trouble.
Rochester again going to our right. 6:29 to play in the third quarter. Reinhold on the baseline, throws up a shot. We're going to have a foul on the shot. And that's going to send Jordan to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras.
It's going to be on Eckroat. That's his second. Team first of the half.
6:24 to play in the third. Rochester back make that North Miami up 17-15. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Free throw for Reinhold. He eyes it, flies it. Nope, in and out.
Reinhold at the line for the Zebras.
One more coming for the junior. Second one on the way. Nope. Rebound to Ben Perez. Put back is no good, but a foul coming to North Miami, and Ben will go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on North Miami. Number 3, Lynn. His
So
first.
Trevor Lynn going to pick up the foul. That's his first.
First one for Perez, no good. I think that's his third shot, and two of them have been short.
Yeah, Rochester struggling from the line tonight. 3 of 9.
Perez with one more. Second one is good this time. 17-16. North Miami. Quickly to the corner to Briggs, and he loses it off his hands and out of bounds. Rochester will get it back.
Turnover number 7 in the ball game for North Miami.
6:15 to play in the third. 17-16 North Miami. Leininger splits the defense. Dump pass down low is out of bounds off of Rochester, and it'll go back to North Miami.
And Rochester's 10th turnover.
First one to 20 wins.
Yep, might be very well.
Here comes a little half-court trap, a 1-2-2 half-court trap by the Zebras. Working, crosses the timeline to Ekro, to almost travel. Back to working in the left wing to Lynn. You leave him wide open for 3. 9 times out of 10, he's going to bury it. And we're going to have an offensive rebound by Chris Stitch, and I believe he's going to be fouled on the putback. Actually, fouled on the floor. It'll be North Miami basketball out of bounds, baseline left.
Utter going to pick up the foul, his first.
So Lynn will look to trigger it in.
First, team first.
Lynn looking, gets it into Ekro. Quick 18-footers off the back of the rim, no good. Nye rips and runs. Jake works to the left side of the floor against Lynn. Around the defense to Leininger. He directs traffic to Reinhold on the right wing. Jordan holds the right wing against North Miami's 2-3 zone. Now over the top to Nye. Nye has his entry pass tipped away and stolen by Chris Stitch. Cross lane pass to Working. His layup no good. Ball being tipped around. Nye comes out of there with it.
Point blank shot missed.
Yep. Rochester will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4. I went back from the break. .5:26 to play in the third quarter. North Miami leading 17-16. Rochester hasn't had very many leads in this game at all.
No, they haven't. And they got a quick lead there, about 8-6, and then North Miami went on a 9-2 run to take the lead to end the half. And right now, Rochester still trails by 1.
North Miami to 2-3 zone. Again, Rochester going to our right. Utter at the left elbow. Over the top to Nye on the right wing. 3-ball right side. Nope, in and out. And the ball is knocked out of bounds off the rebound from Reinhold. It'll stay with North Miami.
So another boys score at halftime. Whitco leads Tippecanoe Valley 31-29.
Girls game tomorrow will be a dandy.
Yeah,
Rochester to 2-2-1 half-court trap, and now Working travels, and it'll get back to Rochester. So that game was originally scheduled for a 6:15 tip at Whitco, and because of the weather, they're going to tip that at 2:30. If anybody wants to know, I'm going. Whitco and Valley girls.
Number 1 girls in Class 2A is Whitco, and Valley's ranked number 6 in 3A.
Yeah, it's going to be a dandy.
Probably 2 of the best players in the conference in that game.
Perez misses point blank, gets his own rebound back, puts it up and in. Never quit attitude there by Ben Perez. Put the Zebras up 18-17. Working, left side to Lynn. Lynn drives the baseline. Down low to Chris Stitch. His layup is good. Not sure how Lynn found him when all that traffic, but he did, and North Miami back up 19-18. Leininger shot, nope, and he got away with it over the back. He knocked it out of bounds. It should go to North Miami, and it will. .424 to play in the third.
Rochester still picking them up half court.
Half court trap, no. Eckroat across the timeline. Around the defense to Kristich, out to Lynn. 3, left wing for the Warriors, nope. Rebound fought for, a lot of bodies at the floor. Kristich come out of there with it. He backs it out and gives to Working. Working will fire a 3 from downtown, nope. And the rebound to Perez, who gives to Jordan Reinhold, who has it stolen by Kristich. Hunter gets up slow, layup is no good. Rebound tipped around, Eckroat put back, nope. And the ball is saved from going out of bounds by Briggs. They're going to say last touch by the Zebras. It'll stay with North Miami.
A lot of banging, a lot of bodies on the ground.
So Deshaun and Wood comes into the game. And coming out is Nye and Utter. Boy, Utter went down in a heap, and I thought maybe he was hurt, but he didn't come out with a limp. So Working looks to get it in. Lob pass to Jordan Reinhold. Turnover North Miami. Reinhold on the right wing. Crossover dribble, goes to the paint, loses the handle, rises up, foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3.5 to play in the third. North Miami leading 19-18.
A foul coming on Briggs. That's his 4th.
Foul on number 10.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
His 4th.
And Zane's like, oh, that's a lane violation already. Reinhold eyes the first one, no good, but we'll try it again. Zane Briggs just committed a lane violation, and after all that, he's going to come out. Reinhold will shoot 2.
He can't come out because he's got to wait till the second free throw. So, well, now they're going to take him out.
No, I don't believe he's going to come out yet.
Oh, can't take him out. Just
we don't know what's going on either.
Talk to him.
So, let's start over. Reinhold has 2. Jordan steps up to the line for the first one. Eyes it, flies it, nah, short.
Substitution North Miami, 31, Gibson.
Gibson back in, and Briggs with 4 fouls comes out.
So Reinhold with 2 points in the ball game tonight. 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Reinhold with 1 more for the Zebras. Flies the second one, good this time. We're tied at 19.
Thought maybe if I'd talk about it, he'd make one.
Yeah, good call. I don't know where you've been all night. I mean, we're 3.5 to play in the third.
He's got to miss a few before I can talk about it.
Oh, right. Yeah. In the corner to Lynn. Back to Working, high on the right side. Over the top of the defense to Working. Make that for Eckroat. His 3 is no good. Deshaun grabs the board and clears himself. Deshaun across the timeline. Outside right to Reinhold. Back to Deshaun. Left side to Leininger.
Well, I think if either one of these teams shot a high percentage from three-point range, we'd be in the 70s right now.
Yeah, you're right. Reinhold for 3. Left baseline. Nope. Put back by Deshaun is good. Zach Deshaun, weak side rebound, put back, and the Zebras back up 21-19.
He gets his first points of the ball game.
Eckroat high on the left side of Working, behind the arc on the left wing. Takes the defender to the right. Now we're going to have a legal screen on Kristich, that is.
Yep, that'll be his 3rd.
Fouls on North Miami, 15. Kristich.
Yeah, some of the North Miami fans don't like that, but, you know, that's a hook. 2:40 to play in the third. Rochester by 2. North Miami in a 2-3 zone. Zebras with the basketball. Dump pass down low to Perez. He puts it up. It's good as it bounces on the rim a couple of times. I didn't think he had enough in it, but it went over.
Perez gets his 5th point of this quarter.
23-19, Rochester's biggest lead of the night. Working, jumpers. That's a tough shot to put it in over Ben Perez, and it goes in for a freshman. 23-21, Rochester. Reinhold.
Lyon throws it away.
I'm not sure what Leininger was throwing that at.
I don't know. Looked like he was throwing it to somebody in the stands.
Well, he got it down. It was perfect.
Yeah, right.
2:12 to play in the third. Rochester up 23-21. Eckroat will walk it through the center circle. Rochester in a man-to-man defense. Works against Wood. Crossover dribble, goes to the baseline. Cut off by the defense, jump pass to Chris Stitch. Chris Stitch, a couple of dribbles. His crossover dribble, he's going to go to the basket. Blocked by Deshaun. His put back while in the air is good. Now that's an athletic move.
That is not. He got it blocked. He was able to grab it before his feet hit the ground and put it back in.
Tied at 23. Minute 45 to play in the third. Deshaun in the paint. Rattles in for two. 25-23. Eckroyd across the timeline for North Miami. Against the double team, out to Working. Working splits the double team. He'll go to the basket. No foul in the shot. He'll get the misses shot. Reinhold with the rebound. He pushes it up the floor. No look pass to Perez. And then Ben Perez is going to be called, fouled, I should say, by Eckroyd, who was begging for a charge. Didn't get it.
Eckroyd picks up his third.
Nye and Utter back in. Wood and Leininger out. 1:22 to play in the third. Rochester up 25-23. Utter will look to get it in. Gets it into Perez and it loses it into the hands of Lynn. Lynn left wing, now accelerates in the paint. Kicks it out to a wide open Working for three. Good! North Miami back up 26-25, 70 seconds to play in the third.
Working with 7 in the ballgame.
Wide open was Tristan Working.
Yeah.
Nye has a pass deflected and out of bounds. Wood give Working a hit check out of bounds. No call, right in front of the official. So it'll be Rochester basketball as North Miami was the last to touch it out of bounds with a minute to play in the third. North Miami up 26-25. Wood baseline to Perez. Now to Nye. Layup no good. Utter's put back on the way. Nope. Gets his own rebound back in the paint with 46. Out to Deshaun for three. Nope. And Chris Stitch with the rebound. He brings it up the floor. Hands off to Lynn with 38. Lynn. Down low to Chris Chess. Wrap around pass to Gibson. Ball loose on the floor. He gets it back. Chris Stitch for two is good.
Wow.
And now Utter is down hurt.
Christick now with 12 for North Miami.
Utter is down holding that left ankle. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. 92.1 WROI. .26 seconds to play in the third quarter. Austin Utter is being helped off the floor. I mean, 0 weight being put on that left ankle.
Yeah, both the coach and the trainer helping him off the floor, going straight to the locker room. He's not going to stop at the end of the bench or anything. So his night is more than likely over.
Yeah, at least. 28-25, North Miami. 26 seconds to play in the third quarter. Be Rochester basketball as Nye will run the point. Nye jogs it through the center circle. North Miami to 2-3 zone. High on the right side around Working. Inside the three-point line, now to Wood with 17. Now to Jordan Reinhold to Deshaun. Cross court to Nye with 14. Wood with 17. And now to Jordan pass is taken away by North Miami with 10. Eckroyd runs with 7. Eckroyd across the timeline with 5. Eckroyd outside to Lynn with 3. 3 on the way. Short. Put back by Eckroyd is off the backboard and no good at the buzzer. After 3, North Miami leads 28-25. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV 4.
Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family.
Fourth and final quarter we go here at Rochester High School with the North Miami Warriors leading 28-25, and I have lost count how many point blank shots both teams have missed.
A lot. Shooting percentages are not good tonight for either team. Both teams struggling with turnovers as well. North Miami with 9 and Rochester with 16.
So North Miami will start the basketball going to our left. Austin Utter still in the locker room. On the floor for the Zebras, Reinhold, Nye, Ben Perez, Brady Perez, and Wood. On the floor for North Miami is working Lynn, Eckroat, Gibson, and Chris Stitch, and he puts it in for 2. Nice entry pass by Lynn.
Now with 14.
And it's 30-25 North Miami. Wood, jump pass to Ben Perez. Over the top to Brady. 3, right wing for the Zebras is good.
Brady Perez gets his first points of the game.
30-28 North Miami. The lead is cut to 2. Working with the basketball. Jump pass to Eckroat. He'll fire a 3. It's good. 33-28. And now Jordan Reinhold will try his own 3 right side. Nope. Weak side rebound to Gibson. And Gibson gives to Lynn. 5-point lead for North Miami. A minute gone in the fourth quarter.
Well, both teams scored almost as many points in the third quarter as they did in the entire first half. North Miami with another turnover.
Wood steals it. Cross lane pass to Brady Perez. He stops, rises up, and puts it in for 2.
23, Brady Perez.
Lynn is then going to be fouled by, nope, North Miami use a timeout.
North Miami.
It will be a 60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved by combining today's technology with our timeless service to make banking more convenient and enjoyable. At First Federal, we believe in the best way forward is to continue treating customers like family. The dedicated service of our First Federal family members and the support of our wonderful communities keep us going. As I've said for 50 years, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it,
6.5 minutes to play the game. Well,
from simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made.
I'll put one in the mail. 33-30 with 6.5 to play in the game. North Miami with the lead, and after their timeout, they'll have the basketball right in front of their own bench going. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it'll be North Miami ball. Yeah, going to our left. Yep. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Eckroat gets it into Working. And Working and Wood are tied up, and the Rochester going to get it after the North Miami turnover. It'll be Rochester basketball inbounds right in front of the scorer's table. Nye gets it into Wood. Wood around the defense to Nye. Oh, they left him wide open and he passed it up. Down the baseline of the block. Pass taken away by Lynn. Lynn will go coast to coast. Leaner on the way off the window is good.
Wow, a lot of contact, a lot of bumping, but he still concentrated and made the shot.
Reinhold around the defense to Wood. Now to Nye. Now back to Wood.
More than one occasion, Rochester made one pass too many, I think, down when they get
Yep.
dribble penetration into the paint.
And now we're going to have an illegal screen down low on one of the Perez boys. Hopefully it's against Brady, because if it's against Ben, that's going to be 4.
It is Ben.
Maybe 3.
That's his third.
Leininger in, Nye out.
Just a second team foul.
2 minutes gone in the final quarter. North Miami leading 35-30. Earlier tonight, the varsity girls game went to Rochester over North Miami, 50-40. JV guys won, JV girls lost. North Miami across the timeline against the trap. Gives to Lynn. Lynn has been quiet tonight from behind the arc. Chris Stitch.
Yeah.
Chris Stitch out to Lynn. Lynn middle of the floor. 5:40 to play in the game. Rochester down by 5, and they just forced North Miami into a turnover. Leininger double dribbles, no call. There's the call. Five and a half to play in the game. North Miami up 35-30. Here comes a 1-2-2 zone trap. They get it across the timeline, does North Miami to Gibson. Dribbles the baseline, and we're going to have a turnover against North Miami as Rochester forced him out. .520. Reinhold down low to Ben Perez. Ben backs his way in, throws up a tough shot, no good. North Miami with the rebound. Chris Stitch with the rebound, and he clears himself. He crosses the timeline, crossover dribble. Now gives off to a guard and Eckroat. Works to the right wing. Baseline to Gibson. Gibson against the double team. Cross court to Eckroat. He'll go to the basket hard. He's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. To Eckroat. He'll go to the basket hard. He's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
On this other side of the floor for Rochester,
Yeah.
Eckroat catches the ball at the three-point line and just runs for the layup.
Rochester will use a timeout. It'll be a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Ooh.
.456 to play in the game. North Miami leading 35-30. And after the Rochester timeout, Jeff Eckroat for the Warriors will be at the line to shoot 2. Looking to push this lead to 7, which has not been done by either team yet tonight.
You're right. Eckroat's first trip to the free throw line.
Yep.
He's got 2 3-pointers in the ball game.
Eckroat. 5'7" senior, eyes the first one. It goes in. One more coming. North Miami by 6, which is now the biggest lead of the night for them. Eckroat will have one more. The senior eyes it and flies it. He gets it to go. 37-30. Cover Wood quickly up the floor. Jump stop in the paint. Kicks it out to Leininger. Leininger gives to Reinhold. He'll fire a 3 right wing. It's good. And now the North Miami lead down to 4, 37-33. Lynn against the half-court trap. And the pass is deflected to Working. Outside to Gibson. Now to Lynn. 3 straight away for the Warriors. He's good.
Trevor Lynn gets his first 3-pointer of the ball game.
If he starts heating up, look out.
Yeah.
Deshaun to Leininger. 3. Nope. Rebound to Lynn. Lynn loses the handle. Now picks it up. Runs up by 7 with 4:16 to play in the game. Lynn across the timeline through the defense to Gibson. Back to Lynn high on the right side. Now between the rings to Eckroat. Swings to Working. Working drives the left baseline. Cut off by the double team. Now to Lynn. Left wing 3. Nope. Rebound fought for. And we're going to have a foul. Is that going to be an Eckroat, a hustle foul? Now that looks like the fullback we all know. Jeff Eckroat. He goes in there, no fear, stuck his nose right in there and got called for a hustle foul.
That's his 4th.
4 minutes to play in the game. North Miami by 7 at 40-33.
I'd almost believe he'd play the game without shoulder pads on.
I agree with that. Nye, down low to Brady Perez, out to Wood. Wood's leaner, hard off the glass, no good. Chris Stitch with the rebound. He hands off to Eckroat. Coach Demeen says, hey, let's slow it down. We're up by 7. There's no need to rush.
They've had a couple good looks the last couple trips down the floor.
Eckroat for 3 is, nope, a long 2 is good. No, it's 3. It is 3.
Eckroat with 8 points here in the fourth quarter.
Reinhold for 3, right wing. Nope. Rebound, good block out by Gibson. He grabs it. Ball being tipped around. Eckroat comes out of there with it. Ball still loose on the floor. Going to be last touch by Rochester to go back to North Miami, who now lead by 10 with 3:15 to play in the basketball game. We had one official right here in front of the shot called 2. We had one official on the far side of the floor called a 3. It's a 2. So it is 42-33.
Last North Miami basket, it was only a 2 by Eckroat.
42-33 North Miami with 3:15 to play in the game. North Miami basketball going to our left. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. And here comes a little half-court trap again by the Zebras.
Eckroat with 10 points in the ball game, 7 of them here in the fourth quarter.
Kirstich is fouled by, I believe, Wood.
By 4 other people.
Fouls on Rochester, number 12, Wood. His third, team 4.
North Miami basketball out of bounds at the timeline right from the scorer's table. 42-33 Warriors. 3 to play in the game. Wood. Make that Eckroat wraparound pass to a wide open Gibson. Gibson rises up, high off the glass is no good, and Wood to the rebound. And we're going to have a. Are we going to have a foul on Wood, or are we going to have a foul on Kirstich? Looks like Kirstich.
Fouls on North Miami. 15.
Yeah, Kirstich, that's his 4th.
His 4th, team 7. And the line shooting 1 in the bonus.
So going to the line is Corbin Wood for 1 in the bonus with under 3 to play in the game. North Miami up by 9.
Wood has 4 points in the ball game. He's 2 of 4 from the line.
1 in the bonus for Wood. First one, nope. Rebound to Chris Stitch, and now Wood just picked up foul number 4.
Fouls on Zebras, 12 Wood, his 4th, team 5th.
North Miami basketball.
That's just a 5th foul on the Rochester team.
Coach Reinhold going to roll the dice here and leave Wood in the basketball game with 4 fouls. Working over the top of the defense to Lynn. Lynn, leaner on the way, good, and a foul.
Trevor Lynn took one across the face as he went in for the layup. And I think Perez is going to pick up his 4th.
Team 6 at the line, shooting 1, number 3, Lynn.
So Trevor Lynn at the line to shoot 1.
Looking for his 10th point of the game.
Yeah, but more importantly, looking to push this to 12. And he hits it. 45-33 North Miami with 2:45 to play in the ball game. Wood. Take it. Shot no good. Ben Perez's putback is good.
Rebound basket, number 40, Ben Perez.
2.5 to play. North Miami by 10. Eckroat. Across the timeline to Kirstich. Ball loose on the floor. North Miami keeps the possession. Gibson, a 15-footer, rolls around and falls through. And now Rochester turns it over as Corbin Wood stops over the end line and is going to turn it over.
5 Lininger, 24 Deshawn.
So North Miami going to get it back up by 12.
It's the 19th turnover for Rochester.
We need a timeout here to regain our composure.
Yeah.
So North Miami basketball baseline left, 2:15 to play in the game. North Miami by 12. Lynn will look to trigger it in, baseline left. Gets it into working. Working over the top to Eckroat, quickly to Lynn on the right wing. 2:10 to play in the game. Kirstich around the defense, loses the handle. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Ben Perez. And then Ben Perez is going to be fouled by Lynn, and that's going to send Perez to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus.
Lynn's going to pick up his 2nd.
His 13th at the line, shooting 1 in the bonus.
Perez with 8 points in the ball game. Looking to add to his totals.
2:02 to play in the ball game. Ben Perez has 2. Make that one in the bonus. First one's good. And now North Miami will use a timeout. It is a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever
Miami by
made.
11, and Rochester will have one more freebie.
Some other scores. Triton came from behind to beat Winnemac 46-45. Yep, that's the final.
Three-pointer by Zach Pitney with 1 second to go on the game for Triton.
So Ben Perez on the line for one more, looking to cut this North Miami lead to 10. Second one for the senior is no good. Reinhold with the rebound, put back no good. And the ball being tipped around, and the ball comes back out of there to Brady Perez. Reinhold is fouled on the three-point shot, and so he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
So Working going to pick up his third.
A minute 55 to play in the game.
Like you said, that'll send Reinhold to the line to shoot 3.
North Miami by 11 at 47-36. And Zane Briggs with 4 fouls stands up, making his way to the scorer's table. First one is good by Reinhold. He'll have 2 more. Second one, nope. Just got a confirmation that we right now have freezing rain.
Oh, super.
Make that Reinhold's second one. Nope. Rebound to Ben. And then Ben Perez is going to be fouled.
By Eckroat.
Is he going to be done?
Either that or is it going to be Perez over the back? Yeah.
Eckroat just picked up a foul. That's his 5th, and that's going to send Ben Perez to the line to shoot 2.
They easily could have called Perez for over the back, but they called Eckroat for the block for the undercut, and he's going to foul out. And that gets the North Miami fans to their feet.
They've kind of been on their feet all night.
Yeah.
It's kind of carried over to the from the girls' game.
So Eckroat's going to finish with 10 points for North Miami.
Back in is Gibson, and Jeff Eckroat comes out. How many points?
10.
Good game for Jeff Eckroat.
Yep, he had 7 in the fourth quarter.
Ben Perez on the line to shoot 2. Looking to cut this North Miami lead to single digits. First one, good. One more coming for Perez. It's a 9-point lead for North Miami right now with 1:54 to play in the game. Second one for Perez. No good. Rebound to Working. Working loses the ball. He picks it up. Ball loose. Picked up by Deshaun. Now to Nye. Nye, leaner on the way. Fouled and shot. Nye will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:44 to play in the game.
So Lynn picks up his third.
And Jacob Nye will go to the line to shoot 2 for Rochester.
Nye with just 2 points in the game. His first trip to the free throw line.
A minute 44 to play in the game. Nice free throws, no good. Hey, Shape. Nye with one more. Rochester has 3 timeouts, North Miami with 2. Second one is good this time. Timeout Rochester, it's a 60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made.
.144 to play in the game. North Miami leading 47-39. After the Rochester timeout, it'll be North Miami basketball going to our left. We'll work Brad against the full court press.
Yeah, and the game's getting a little chippy here as we run down the fourth quarter. Like you said, the halftime score was 15-13. We thought the first one to 30 might win this one. And both teams a lot better shooting in the second half.
Working, brings it up the court, breaks the press easily. Picks up the basketball, has it stripped out of bounds by Reinhold. It'll stay with Rochester, or make that North Miami right in front of the North Miami bench. 1:37 to play in the game. Everybody, both teams will be shooting free throws.
Rochester 4 of 10 in this fourth quarter from the free throw line.
And down by 8.
Yeah.
90 seconds. Working around the defense, gives him the corner to Briggs. Briggs then loses it out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by North Miami. It'll go back to Rochester. Minute 25. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Nye across the timeline against the 2-3 zone. Minute 20. Deshaun travels.
Rochester 4 of 10 from the line in the fourth quarter. North Miami's only shot 3 free throws for the entire ball game.
Jeez.
Of course, they made all 3.
That makes it all better.
Yeah.
Minute 15 to play in the game. North Miami by 8. Lynn across the timeline. Gets it out to Gibson. Gibson over the top. And now we're going to have a reach-in foul on Reinhold. And that's going to send Kirstich to the line to shoot one of the bonus for the Warriors.
Reinhold picks up his first, team 7th. Kirstich with 14 points for North Miami. His first trip to the free throw line.
Kirstich with one of the bonus.
Only the 4th free throw attempted by North Miami.
First one by the big man. Good. Lead is back to 9 for North Miami with 68 seconds to play in regulation. Again, both teams with 2 timeouts. Hey, our next broadcast will be Tuesday as it's another guy-girl doubleheader at Taylor this time. We'll have both of those games for you. The second one is no good, but an offensive rebound for Lynn. The entry pass in is taken away, and now we're going to have a foul on Zane Briggs, and that'll be his 5th, and that's going to send Deshaun to the other end to shoot free throws.
I kind of thought maybe they're going to call travel, but
I did too.
Instead, they get Briggs with the foul. That's 5. And he didn't score tonight.
So Zane Briggs just come out with 5 fouls. A minute to play in the game. And back into the game is Kuhn. Wood and Leininger will come back in. North Miami leading by 9 at 48-39. And Zach Deshaun to the line to shoot 2 for the Zebras.
At the line for the Zebras, 24, Deshaun.
Zach Deshaun with 2. First one for the senior. Good. We have one more. It's an 8-point lead right now for North Miami. One more freebie for the Zebras coming with a minute to play in the game. Possession arrow to North Miami. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Deshaun's second one. Good again. 48-41. North Miami lead down to 7. Here comes a half-court trap. Working to Lynn. Lynn is going to be fouled by Wood, and that'll be 5 on Corbin. That's going to send Trevor Lynn to the line to shoot 1 of the bonus.
So Val just sent me a little note over here. It says North Miami has not beaten Rochester since 2009.
So Trevor Lynn will go to the line to shoot 1 of the bonus as Corbin Wood fouls out and Nye comes back in. 52.9 seconds to play in the game. North Miami leading 48-41.
Lynn has 8 points in this fourth quarter, 10 for the ball game.
Lynn, first one, good. Lead is again at 8 for North Miami. One more freebie coming, looking to push this North Miami lead back to 9 with 52.9 to play in the game.
That's a foul. You heard me. Foul.
Lynn eyes the second one. Good again. 50-41. Rochester pushes, lining her across the timeline with 49. To Reinhold. Jump pass to Deshawn with 45. Over the top to Nye. 3 in the way, left wing is good. Timeout Rochester. 41 seconds to play in the game. Rochester's cut the North Miami lead to 6. It is a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Hi, I am PGA Tour player and Rochester native Chris Smith. The best drive I ever made was right here to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. Shepherd's has an unbeatable selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, all priced to fit your budget. Shepherd's professional sales staff was able to find me the car I wanted at a price I could afford. Stop out to Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. You will drive away happy.
A lot has changed since 1966, but your local banking partner, First Federal Savings Bank, hasn't. We've evolved. By combining today's technology with
41
our timeless service to make banking
seconds to
more
play in the
convenient
game.
and
North
At First
Miami
Federal,
leads
we believe
50
that
to
the best way
44
forward is to
after the
continue
three-point
treating
bomb
customers
by
like
Nye
family.
just a
The
couple of
dedicated
seconds ago.
service of our First
Rochester
Federal
uses a
family
timeout. They're
members
down to
and the support
1.
of our wonderful
North Miami
community
basketball
keep us
underneath the
going.
Rochester
As I've
basket
said
rack
for
going to our
50
left
years, we don't want to
against
be
the full-court
biggest
press.
bank,
Well,
just the best.
You want to know why the North Miami fans are a little upset? They did not shoot a free throw in this ball game until the fourth quarter. They are 6 of 7 from the line in the fourth. Rochester, 17 of 24 for the ball game.
Kuhn gets it into Lynn. Lynn against the double team. Timeout, North Miami. 37 seconds of play in the game. Timeout, North Miami. It will be a
Timeout, North Miami.
60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
There it is. Do you know what you're looking for in your engine? I don't, but I know who does. The professional service staff at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick can handle all of your service needs. They know what to look for and how to fix it, keeping you safe on the road. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Shepherd's is the only place for me. Stop out at Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester. It is the best drive I ever made.
.2 to play in the game. Both teams one timeout. Possession arrow is North Miami's. And after the North Miami timeout, they'll have the basketball now on the far sideline, but basically on the in line as well, as they had a tough time getting that ball up the floor just a couple of minutes ago. Kuhn will look to trigger it in for the Warriors. Kuhn will look to get it in against Reinhold. Gets it in to Lynn and throws it out of bounds.
Threw it right down the sideline, and Lynn never even had a chance to get it.
Rochester will get it back, down by 6 with 36 to play in the game. Leininger gets it into Reinhold. 2-3 zone by the Warriors. Brady Perez to Zach Deshawn. Over the top to Perez. 3 straight away. No good. Rebound fault forward. They're going to say last touch by the Zebras. North Miami will get it back. 26.8.
Score in the conference to pass along. Wabash defeated Northfield boys 53-41.
That's an upset.
Yeah.
Kuhn will look to get it in again with 26.8. Chris Stitch around to Kuhn. Quickly to working. Ahead to Lynn. Lynn then is fouled by Nye, and that's going to send Trevor Lynn to the line to shoot one of the bonus with 21.8 to play in the game, up by 6.
His first team night at the line, shooting one of the bonus for North Miami. Number 3, Lynn.
Lynn with 12 points in the game. He's got 10 here in the fourth quarter.
He was 2 for 2 last trip to the line.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 on the ball game.
Is that what you said? Okay.
That's all right.
Oh,
Air ball.
free throw's an air ball. Yowza.
Legs going a little bit.
21 seconds to play. North Miami 50, Rochester 44. Leininger brings it up quickly. 19. Leininger out to Reinhold with 17. Nye for 3. Nope. Long rebound to Working. Working brings it up the floor, and he's going to be fouled by Brady Perez with 11.5 to play in the game.
Perez is first.
23, Perez. His first. Team 10 at the line.
11.5 to play in the game.
Working going to the line for the first time tonight. He's got 7.
North Miami leads 50-44. Working with 2. First one for the freshman. Yep. One more coming for the southpaw. Tristan Working eyes the second one, lets it fly. Good again. Back to an 8-point lead for North Miami with 9. The pass is stolen, but right back to Leininger. 3 in the way, right wing for Leininger. Is an air ball. Deshaun to the rebound. Back to Nye. He'll shot fire 3. No good. The putback by Reinhold. No good with 4. And that'll do it. North Miami holds on the road to beat Rochester 52-44. Post-game show coming up next. 92.1 WROI.